I think the way these goats play with each other is so cute. And this new goat, Dolly, she is very gentle considering her horns are huge. And Winter is cold. He doesn't have any horns. Oh, this is too cute. So now that I've got a new goat, and she's much, much taller than Winter, I went ahead and moved the feeder from up there, used to be hanging on the fence up there, to down here. And it's right at the best level for her. I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning out the area. I usually change the hay in here weekly, update it, and then about once a month I'll move all the old hay that I scooped to one side, and then put it in a pile right here, let it sit for a month or two. This has been sitting here probably more closer to 2 or 3 months, and gonna put it in this wheelbarrow, and then we're gonna take it over there to the garden. It's me. Hello. I need my wheelbarrow. I mean, I really want to move, but then I really need them to clear this brush too. So like, I'm letting them have their way. All right, I have my raised bed. The bottom of it has chicken litter in it, and I just topped it with some hay from the goats. And now I'm going to add some mushroom compost and some garden soil on top, and plant some more veggies. That's one part of the mushroom compost to 1 part garden soil. Put 1 more bag in there. I'm also going to add some 10-10-10. about start again this year. This is a snackable red pepper, and I bought it because it already had flower buds and fruit on it. So we're gonna go ahead and plant this snackable red bell pepper. I've got some rosemary and some more bell pepper. This is the green bell pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these in containers. This will be my first time growing this particular green bell pepper in a container. I usually grow in the ground. This is a new homestead for me. As you can see, we're still building the house in front. We have the guest house on this side behind me, but I don't know where exactly I want my garden to be. So right now, this is my garden for this year. So raised beds, something that if it doesn't work out, I don't get enough sun by the time the main house is built, I can move this garden somewhere else. If I put it in the ground, painstaking work, back-breaking work that I'd have to do, and I just would rather just move my garden containers. But anyway, I'm gonna plant these up. Easy peasy. There we go. Everybody's nicely planted. Now all I'm going to do is take some rainwater that I have in these buckets right here and give them a nice little soaking. A great success with the container garden thus far. This is my first year having success with it, but I covered my broccoli up so that the white flies wouldn't lay eggs and eat up my food. We still had an issue with slugs, but not a terrible one. We had a wonderful harvest of broccoli. I am going to harvest these leaves and then store them in the freezer for greens. This is the raised bed that I have my potatoes in. At the beginning of the season, planted potatoes, and then since I had the space, I thought I planted broccoli on top, and it looks like not only did I plant broccoli that I've been harvesting from, but I also put some cabbage in here, and I wasn't aware that I had done that. So we've got cabbage growing in there, and we also have some blood sorrel, which is delicious. I got a broccoli head right there. So these I assume are the purple potatoes because the stem has a little purple tint to it. So so far so good. With the top harvest, perfect. We will see how the potatoes grow. This is a olive tree that I have been contemplating giving away. It was loaded with olives last year, and I didn't do anything with it. So because of that, it's a waste of space. This is our moringa that I got from Green Thumb Nurseries, and I'm thinking I need to put this buddy in the ground. because it should be leafed out a whole lot more than that. So I don't know if it's root bound, but we're gonna put it in the ground somewhere. This is my compost bucket or bin, makeshift anyway. I use this here because of the rabbits, the mice, to keep them from rummaging the garden. They will rummage through here, and I've noticed that it is working, and I know that they're rummaging through there because every now and then I find the eggs on the ground outside of the container. So whatever's out here that was eating my vegetables is now going through that. My cabbage is doing excellent. They're growing. I've already harvested one cabbage, one that was being ravaged by slugs, which I do have a problem in my strawberry patch with slugs. So I guess need to go get some Sluggo, which is supposed to be an organic product. Salt. When I put salt around, for some strange reason, it turned the leaves of the vegetables a rust color. So I don't want to use the salt again. But as you can see, this is the cabbage that I harvested. And I kind of left the leaves there because the slugs ended up really liking this particular cabbage. And in hopes of them continuing to stay over here and not go to the rest of them. So far, so good. Broccoli is growing in nicely. I've harvested a few heads and some more are growing. So that's pretty good on this side. We've got some California poppy growing here. And I need to go ahead and find a spot for the okra to go in the ground. That's okra. And here's my late blooming harvesting zucchini. I mean, we're in May and I still don't have zucchini. Interesting. I got this covered up so tight, and I really want to take this off, but this is kale. I put a bag of mixed greens in here, so looks like we've got a mixture of kales. And although I had this net over it, I'm still getting an infestation here of whatever that is. So, but if I'm gonna get an infestation with the net on, I might as well take the net off. I'm gonna take this off. I tried to let this broccoli go to seed. I probably should not have done that, but I did. So I got plenty broccoli seeds. There was no reason to do this, but I did. Let's see if we can be rid of this infestation. Yeah, that net didn't work. So me trying to stop the white flies from coming, I got something else, and they look like gnats. I don't know what the heck it is, but yeah, we'll have to do something about that. Heal these potatoes on this side. My onions are going through something weird. Not sure what's going on. Maybe somebody out there knows. The tips are turning yellow, and this section of onion right here in the middle, from here to here, just stopped growing, which is weird. I went to Tractor Supply yesterday to get some Bermuda hay for the goats, and they had a calamondin. I've heard of this, never bought one before, and would not have bought this one at $30 for this 1 gallon plant, but it was $10 off, so I bought it. $17 and some change. So this is a citrus fruit that you eat with the skin on, and it's similar to a loquat kumquat, and it smells like see that flower right there? It smells like a in between a jasmine and a gardenia, which is weird. Yeah, it doesn't smell like oranges, not at all. But at any rate, these two particular ones had fruit on it. Let me show you the fruit. So there's fruit there. All those used to be flowers that are turning into fruit. This plant is probably about 2 years old, and they will fruit the first year. So I thought it was an interesting indoor-outdoor patio plant, so I am going to put her on the patio. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I'll update soon on the potato harvest, and I'll update on these goats that are doing their job by clearing the majority of the brush on this property. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.